What is happening, YouTube? Welcome everyone back to the channel. It's your boy Gorgeous Scat 392, and we are bringing you guys another video today. If you guys are stopping by for the first time, think about maybe smashing that subscribe button, hitting the like button if you guys end up enjoying the video. That really helps out my channel, and it means so much to me. So I told you guys a couple days back on my story that I was going to be getting a new thermostat for the Scatpack. Now, I actually ended up reaching out to my tuner before I decided to do this, and I said, hey, Jay Green, you know, would this be a great, a great mod to do on the Scatpack? You know, is this really beneficial? And he said it would be a great video to do. So I reached out to him, and he told me that the Melodin, I believe that's how you spell it, or Melodin, however you guys want to pronounce it, this one right here, is the one to get for the Hemis. He said this is a great one. So, and also the number on here is a 16406 180 degree thermostat. So when you guys are looking for that, it is 16406 is the number for that. I was like, you know what? This sounds like a good idea, and it's kind of cheap. So this was about, 30 bucks. And I ordered it actually off of Summit Racing, and it came in like 2 days. So we're gonna get this thing installed today, and one other thing I want to talk about is just really quick is we will be bringing you guys more racing content on the channel. I know a lot of people are wanting to see racing videos. I get that, they're fun. I enjoy making those videos, and I've been trying to reach out to my buddy who's got a Charger SRT8 with the 6.1. I think he's got minor bolt-ons on it, and we were thinking about maybe getting some runs in. So I know a lot of you guys out there would enjoy that. But yeah, we're definitely going to be bringing you guys more racing content for sure. I just kind of have had, some different ideas in the last, couple weeks. But thank you everyone out there just for the support. It means a lot. All right, guys, so let's jump straight into the install video. Now, this is a 13 millimeter that I'm actually using to take this off. So pretty much what we're going to be doing here, I hope you guys can see, is I actually have a towel here for the coolant that actually ends up coming out of this, because there will be coolant that comes out of this, so be careful. Make sure you guys let the car cool down. It's probably been like 10 hours since that the car's been sitting here. And so I'm just going to go ahead, take this off. And if you guys do have a catch can, some people are kind of running into, problems with kind of how much space they have down here with this arm. So you guys might need to take it off. I'm actually good enough. I can get a ratchet in down there and get that screw. So 2 of those, and then we'll be able to get to the stock thermostat. I believe the stock one is a 2.0. I think it's a 203. I believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it is a 203 though. All right, so I just got this first screw off, and we already have coolant coming out, like a bunch of coolant. So yeah, just to let you guys know, you guys are gonna have some coolant come out. Still quite a bit coming out. Prise it out of here so you guys can see. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so you got all that coolant that just came out of there. Awesome. There we go. All right, guys, so we got the stock one right over here, and then I'll give you guys kind of a comparison here of the stock one versus the high flowing one. Pretty big difference, as you guys can see. This one will allow a lot more through over this one. So I did take the seal off of this, and then it just goes right back on this. So seal is right down here. I can just put this one right back on there, and then guys, that's pretty much it. We're gonna put this new one in there, and then we're gonna see what the temps go down to. It should be about probably it should be about 180 to 185 up to 190 is what it should. So you'll probably see like a 15 to 20 degrees difference in your coolant temp. But the thing is that I will actually be getting a tune with this. Now, you guys don't necessarily need a tune. However, I probably would advise to eventually just get one, because then your tuner can kind of sit there and make the adjustments that kind of need to be made to kind of give you like the best temp that he thinks you should be sitting at. I'm just gonna let him look at it though, and then he can kind of just make the adjustments. So let's get this thing back on and see what those temps are. Now, one thing I want to mention to you guys as I'm tightening this up is depending on how much coolant you guys lose, you might have to go and get some coolant. I lost a decent amount because I was sitting there showing you guys kind of the differences in the size and the design of those thermostats. But I lost probably like half my reservoir. But luckily I do have coolant in the back of my car that I've been kind of saving in case, you know, the coolant gets low. So yeah, I probably will just fill that up once I get done doing this. There we go. It is all tightened up now. First startup with the new 180 thermostat. Well, we got no engine light so far. Coolant temp is 113 right now. 113, 114. So we are going to jump on the highway really quick and we're gonna see what this thing gets down to. All right guys, so we are on the highway right now, going about 62, 63 miles an hour, and it's right at 174. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna keep driving. I've been driving for probably 10 minutes so far, and yesterday when I checked, it was at 202 to 203. It would drop down to about 200, but it would mainly sit at around 203. Right now it's sitting right at 174. So that's a pretty drastic difference in temperature. I'm gonna go for another, 10, 15 minutes and we'll see what it gets up to see if it, gets up into the 200. I don't think it is. It's pretty impressive though to see this thing with about a 20 degrees, 20, 25 degrees difference in temperature just by, changing the thermostat to a 180. So as you guys can see, 177 now. We're going about 64 miles an hour. It is 66 degrees outside. Yesterday when I checked, it was 65 degrees. So this is about the same outside temperature as it was yesterday. I'm going about the same speed. All right guys, so we are gonna come to a stop here. Let's see how quick the coolant temps go up when we kind of come to a stop. I've already slowed down 20 miles an hour and it hasn't moved. It's still at 185. So we're gonna see up here, there's a light. We'll see what it goes to. Still at 185, has not moved. We're going into a 25 right now. Okay, so we've slowed down from 60 to 25 miles an hour and it is still at 185. The coolant temp has not gone up yet. I'm actually kind of impressed it has not gone up at all. All right, we are gonna come to a complete stop right here. It should go up a little bit. 185, still at 185. We are at a complete stop right now. Wow, it's still at 185. It has not even moved. Still at this light here. I'm really impressed. This thing is like not going up at all. Still at 185. Man, that's pretty impressive. Some of you guys know that drive these. You guys know, man, it gets up to 200 quick in these cars, man. I mean, and that's like when you're cruising too. Like I'm at a complete stop right now and I'm amazed that this thing is not jumping up, like even a 190. Still at 185. I'm just at this light. I guess I'll just kind of cruise around for a little bit. Oh, go ahead, car. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. Still at 185. Dude, it's gotta jump up a little bit. I mean, we're just sitting here in the heat. You think it'd go up? Maybe it's gotta be hotter out. I mean, it is a little bit. Okay, now it went up to 186. It went up 1 degrees. But yeah, guys, that's you know what? That's pretty impressive. I'm amazed that for a little $30 mod, little $30 mod. All right, guys, should I get on it up here and see if this temp goes up? It's still at 185 right now. I'm gonna get on it. We're gonna see if it goes up. Sounds like a good enough reason to just get on it. Let's do it. Whoa! All right, we just went to 95. Whoa, that temp's sitting there. 185. Yeah, I just mashed the pedal and the coolant temp didn't even. I'm slowing down now. Let's see if it goes up. It didn't even move. It didn't even move at all. It just sits at 185. That's pretty impressive. Because I just went from like a 40 to a 95 and it didn't even move. That's pretty badass. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the video today. This was a fantastic mod, considering how cheap it is and how effective it is. So I definitely do recommend this. My tuner was spot on when I went and asked him, you know, is this a good mod to do? It's really impressive. I've pretty much been driving the car for probably an hour now. I'm on my way home. I was actually driving it pretty hard downtown, and it immediately drops down to 185. It pretty much just sits at 185. That's pretty much what I've pretty much found out with this whole thing. It dropped really quick too. Once I got on the highway, it dropped down to 185 really quick. So guys, that is going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's your boy